Welcome back to Talking Fitchburg. Oh, I'm so excited. I said it at the beginning of the show that I love when we do holiday shows because then we could bring out the fun. And I can't think of two funner people right in this office than Lisa and Erika. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
Great.
Do you, just a side note here, do you guys like getting Valentine's gifts from the husbands?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like it's a must?
He's in trouble if he doesn't.
Have you ever not received a gift on Valentine's Day? Like an oops, I forgot?
I think my husband's doing pretty well so
Yeah,
far.
I think my husband's smarter than that, too.
I think we've trained him well, haven't we, Lisa?
Wow,
I'm going to step in. I feel like this is a personal stab from all three of you towards me about not saying.
Andrew?
No,
all it takes is a little glue and construction paper.
A little glue.
And just the thought
You
that
know,
counts.
here's a little side story to go along with that. One year I was complaining that I needed some new socks, and my husband picked up on that, and he ended up getting me socks for Valentine's Day.
That's a first.
I was a little mad at him.
Nothing says I
But-
love you with
Like a
two
pair of
socks.
Maybe there was something in the bottom of the toe of one of the socks,
Oh,
though.
clever.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, very clever. I love it.
I always think of the people that put the rings or something in the food, and if you look away for 1 second, oops, I just ate the ring. Sorry. So avoid going to the ER. Yeah. All right, we'll get on track here. Erika, sustainability specialist for the city. What do we got going on here?
So, yeah, it's Valentine's Day, and I always have a few eco tips for everybody on how you can lower your footprint while still celebrating and having a good time. So we're going to talk a little bit about crafts, and I don't know a better person or a craftier person than Lisa Sanford, so thank you for joining us, Lisa.
You're welcome.
morning.
Thanks for having me.
Talk a little bit about different things you can do with cards, and of course we're going to talk about buying local in regards to chocolate because it is Valentine's Day, and then I have a couple of tips about local flowers too.
Well, take it away, Lisa. What do we got on the crafty side?
Well,
Because this could be tough. I'll show you my craft while you tell us about your crafts.
Okay, so I put together a Valentine's candy bouquet, and talking about buying local and kind of recycling, I scored that great red vase at the local Fitchburg Goodwill, and I think it was maybe $1.29. And put a styrofoam ball inside, covered it up with some tissue paper, and then got some great delicious candies, Reese's cups and Lindt chocolates, and put them on like a popsicle stick and stuck them in there. And there you have it, a great display.
Yeah, it looks like you would pick this up from the store, like if you went and had somebody do it. So it's crazy what a little what do I want to say here?
Creativity.
Little tissue paper raffia
Yeah.
and candy.
Candy's always good. All right,
And
well,
talent.
I'll see you guys. Thank you for I'm just honored. Do you know this is my second Valentine's Day present? Tim gave me the rose from the library. And,
What a lucky guy you
Nice.
are.
boy,
Nice.
I feel really lucky. So you guys take over the show while I go pick out.
Okay. Well, I do love Lisa's creativity. She's an inspiration. I have a couple other little tidbits. Like I showed the elephant that made with my kids. Again, if you want to give cards, just grab some paper from home and make something.
Yeah,
Cut out
that's
some
up here.
hearts. Or you can find a lot of free e-cards online. So no need to go out and buy a Hallmark card. Sorry, Hallmark. But there's a lot of fun things that you can do that your loved ones will appreciate.
Well, and what's better than a homemade card?
Right, absolutely. And you can get creative. This is a little one. This was my son's hand print when he was 4 years old. And so we folded over 2 fingers, and this means I love you in sign language. And it's really lovely card. And then here's another heart that we got creative with some ribbon. So, the possibilities are endless. This one my daughter made. I love this one, a little paper weaving. So many possibilities. Absolutely. And of course, online, Pinterest, million ideas for you.
Pinterest is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you can just print this out at home. If you need a template, you can print it out at home. You probably even get tracing paper and trace it right off the screen if you
Yeah.
want to,
Yep.
carefully.
Absolutely.
So you sure doing crafts that you're saying that if I give this to my wife, that she's not going to be upset with me?
Well, we need to trim it a little bit and use a glue stick to put those strips in place and maybe add your sentimental message on there to her, and it would be
right.
good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great start, Jeremy.
That was for this was for 3-year-olds, and I was not able to pull it off. So we had crafts with Kelly, and yeah, didn't go as well as I hoped, but I'm still gonna fix this, and I'm working it
I'll
in for
bring
my
my glue
Valentine's.
stick over.
Yeah, I'll be coming and visiting you for some tips here. All right, what else do we
Perfect. Hey, I want to let people know about a local flower outfit. It's called farmtovase.com. All the flowers that they provide to their customers come from within 100 miles of Madison.
Oh,
So
really?
no roses from California or greenhouses from far away. These are really local and very seasonal flowers, and I'm really excited about this group. It's a pretty new organization, and it's a really way to lower your carbon footprint, and no pesticides, really clean growing operations, and supporting our local economy. So that's a great option. And as we're talking about local buying options, I have brought some chocolate here. And Lisa and Jeremy have agreed to help me do some tasting so that we can appreciate our local chocolatiers. Again, so many great options in this town. I couldn't fit them all on my tray, but I will tell you a little bit about Maury's Chocolates, which is really local for me, around the corner from my house, over on Monroe Street, about 6 miles from Fitchburg. Some people like to think about food miles. Then I've got some chocolate from Gail Ambrosius over on Atwood Avenue, maybe a 9-mile food miles for those of us living in Fitchburg. And then for those of you who are interested in fair trade, organic, I picked up this bar from Willie Street Co-op, and it's called Endangered Species Chocolate, fair trade, non-GMO, certified. So, there's so many great options out there. We're going to do some nibbles and talk about whether or not we like what we like and what our favorites are.
I tell you what, we'll go into the commercial break. We'll try some, and you guys will come back with us to finish the show out, and we'll say which ones we liked. How about that?
Sounds great.
Sounds
All right.
good.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back. We're going to start sampling this chocolate, and we'll wrap up the show. It's Talking Fitchburg. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. So we've had the chance here to be sampling some chocolates here in the break, and as you can see, the tray is now a little bit less here. I gotta say, all of them were really.
They were delicious.
Yeah, and so the caramel. I'm a big caramel fan, so this one's it's gonna win my heart over big time. But we had an orange liqueur, which was really good, and the fair trade one.
That's delicious.
That's
as well.
just solid
I like
chocolate.
that.
Yeah, that stands out as a semi-sweet chocolate deal. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's the way
I have to
see
say
it.
that salted caramel one. I would go back for another one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I'm glad that they're local places. You can check it out. Certainly, if anybody has any questions, they can email you as well.
Yep.
Or give you a call. You're here when you're here.
Absolutely.